Okay, let's now look at storage management. Firstly, we need to check all disks to make sure they are healthy and in good condition. It seems that they are. Next, we're going to click on Disk Settings. We're going to leave that as it is by default. Next is Pools. We will create a pool of disks by clicking on the Create Pool button and set the RAID requirements for this pool. Let's click on Create Pool. Under Pool Type, we will keep Thick Provision and click on Next. Under Pool Name, we are going to label this pool as Pool-01 and click on Next. And then we're going to select how many drives or physical drives you want to select in that pool. So we will select all 8 drives and click on Next. Under the RAID configuration, we will select which RAID level we want. Our standard at i3 is RAID 6. Under Disk Properties, we're going to leave it as default. Click on Next. And now we can examine the summary of this pool and click on Finish. After creating the pool, you will see the total capacity of the pool. You're going to click on Volume. These are virtual drives. We're now going to start creating volumes by clicking on the Create Volume button. So we need to create 4 volumes. We're going to divide the total amount into 4. Okay, and this is going to give us 13970. Okay, so in the volume name, as you know, we have to make sure that we create a volume that is 13970 in size. We're going to label it VD-01. We're going to give it that capacity, 13970, and it's going to be a RAID volume. We're going to click on Next, and then leave that as is and click on Next again, and then OK. Now we can click on Finish. As you can see, the volume is being initialized. We are going to create 3 new volumes, and we will do this in fast forward motion to speed up time. Alright, now we have 4 volumes that are initializing. Once completed, the status will change to online. We'll need to wait for this status to change. It could take some time as well. Now we're going to do the LUN mapping. LUN basically means logical unit number. We're going to need to configure the iSCSI connection to a host. And you're going to need to map the virtual drive. You can map the virtual drives to any host. Any computer with the same iSCSI network will be able to access this virtual drive. As a best practice, we need to secure the connection. Mapping is not a difficult process. You know you have 4 volumes that you need to map. So the first volume, obviously, is volume number 1. You're going to choose Add Host. Click on the Allowed Host, which is the name of the host. In this case, we're going to choose SRX Pro. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So there's 7 ones. We're going to click on OK. Okay, now we're going to map it to target 1 and to LUN 1. And it's going to be in a read and write. We're going to click on OK. So this volume, VD-01, is dedicated to the SRX Pro 1111111. This will be the only host that could access the drive. Let's do the second one in real time. So we're going to map again a LUN. We're going to choose volume 2. We're going to add the host, which is again SRX Pro 1111111. Click on OK. Choose target 1, LUN 2, and again in read and write permission, and click on OK. So the SRX Pro 111111 has ownership of these 2 virtual drives. Okay, so this NVR owns these 2 virtual drives. If you have 2 or more NVRs on the same network that will access the same storage, you can map the remaining virtual drives to a different NVR. So we're going to do that now. Let's map the LUN. We're going to pick volume 3 this time. We're going to add the host. The host is going to be SRX Pro 111112. Okay, that's good. Target is 1. The LUN is 3. It's in read and write, and click on OK. And then we're going to do the same again for volume 4. Add the host, same SRX Pro 6112. OK. Target 1, LUN 4, read and write. OK. So now we've completed the mapping. So now the virtual drives are mapped to this specific host. So technically we have 2 NVRs that are accessing the storage. We can go back to volumes and check. They are still initializing. It will take some time before, obviously, the capacity is quite big. Assuming the status changes to online, you can now proceed to set up the iSCSI on the host. This concludes storage management. Next is data backup. There is nothing in data backup, so we will move to monitoring. Again, thanks for watching.